Ooh, what's up, internet? My name's Nerdy, and this is One Piece Thriller Bark. This is episodes 341 and 342. We've met the good old Dr. Hogback. He is a vampire dude, and he is doing Frankenstein experiments. It's basically like if Oda just melanged all of the Universal monsters into one. We'll probably have a werewolf moment at some point. It's a little bit like the plot of Hotel Transylvania, actually, which I find very funny. Not that I think Oda stole that from Hotel Transylvania. This definitely came first. Yeah. We're going to find out how weird this gets as we continue with Thriller Bark. Let's dive right in. If you want that falling through action, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. But if you don't, stay here, because you're already here. In this video, it's about to begin.
ナミよ、風呂くらい一人で行けよな。
そうだよ、ドクトルホグバック。
Why can't she take a bath by herself?
黙ってついてきて。へえ。
Oh, she's gonna have them like... Oh, are we about to get more bath shit? Oda! Oda, what are we doing? Honestly, yeah, Dr. Hogback's weird. I would make people stand up to...
え、お前が？
人間の女の裸には興味ないけど、ドクトルホグバックの研究室を覗いて。
Okay, that's actually funny. Oh, no, I don't mean Nami.
なんで俺たちが風呂場を護衛しなきゃならねえんだ。怖えなら。
I'm just impressed this castle has hot water.
たちよく平気ね。不潔。どうせまた汚れるもんね。
Honestly, that's fair. I too would want to get zombie off me.
ごめんな。
Usopp! He deserved that one.
ことだ。ルフィたちが必ず助けに来てくれる。
I'm not gonna lie.
いいな。
That could have been more weird. And I'm glad it wasn't. Restraint?
そうなると一番怪しいのはホグバッ
Like,
ク。
these are the shots I find weird. The, like, just slow pan up a woman's body.
ゾンビたちに繋がりがなかったら、ゾンビだらけのこの屋敷。
Especially with, like, the floating pieces of her boobs. Oh,
こ
man.
の話本当なら。
そんなドクトルホグバック。
Yeah, he seems like a totally normal and upstanding guy. Oh, God.
何これ。誰もいないのに。
This is gross.
にいた女より弱くて好みだ。
誰かいる。
Like, this is really gross.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you. Oh, God.
窓が勝手に。一体何が逃げるんだよ。必殺火薬帽子。
A little overkill, but that'll work. That was off-putting in a way I really didn't like. I don't think that this show and like to continue to like show her body in a sexual way post-sexual assault scene is really weird to me.
ずっとここにいたのよ。透明人間が。
Like, I get it. Invisible men are creepy and there's a lot of like sexual ways in which that they can be gross, right? I just don't know that this show is... I don't know that that's a point this show needs to make. I don't know. I didn't like that at all.
係に行ってそのバカな連中にバカにされてえのかてめえは。
いいじゃねえか。
Why not? Do you really want to get caught like an idiot? Yeah. That sounds fun.
ら拝ませてもらいに行くってのも一興か。
Oh, he's coming. How long is Thriller Bark? How long is this arc?
こんな入り口なんだから考えても仕方ねえ。
Oh, so the entrance... So they skipped the entrance, but it just goes down into the same... Interesting, okay. Does Luffy think that looks tasty?
可愛いわね。
あいつ。
How cute. Oh, Robin, I love you. I love that Luffy managed to be so off-putting he scared the Cerberus. That's great. At least not everything about this arc is fucking weird. Till 381? There's 40 episodes of this? Okay. Oh, shit.
ゆっくり話せ、ゆっくり。いい子だな。
Oh. Take him as a mount, alright.
入ってすぐこんなおもろいの出てくんだから、この島楽しみだな。
ま、敗者に妙な同情はしねえこった。
Don't show the defeated any sympathy. Jesus. Yeah, that is weird. Wait, actually, Luffy being the menace of this arc is so funny. Hogback's the bad guy. I don't know what he's done to all these people. But Luffy showing up and just immediately being a problem to an island full of horrors is so brilliant that it sucks the beginning of this episode was what it was.
あの女気に入ったぜ。
Gross.
1億超え、船長は何億だ。
3億。今夜は大仕事になりそうだ。
So is he... I don't think he's doing it for the bounty. That doesn't seem like his style. I don't think he cares about money. So is he hoping to, like, Frankenstein their powers into his experiments? Yeah, I'm curious why this arc is, like, 40 episodes long. It feels like this is, like, a Jaya level. You know what I mean? Like a solid 12, 16 episodes.
お前は俺に裸を見たと言わせて金を請求する気だ。ああ、どこまでもじゃない私は。
That is true. She has... yeah, that is... I forgot that she charged them, like, debt.
透明人間は気のせい。
Okay, let's not now gaslight a woman about the sexual assault. This is weird, man. I love this show, but God, they make some weird fucking choices.
あんたあの男信用しすぎじゃない？
ドクトル・ホグバックは本当に偉大な男なんだぞ。俺は。
Oh, Chopper's gonna have his worldview shattered in this arc, isn't he?
確かに勘でしかないんだけど、不気味なのよね。何もかも。
Is the painting gonna move? Yeah.
なんで真っ暗なんだ？
I mean, they turn the lights off when they're not in the room. That's not crazy.
ドクトル、どこ行ったんだ？
お風呂いただきました。
Did you enjoy the bath?
また証拠りもなくご案内だと？
そこが本当の冥界への入り口かしら。
The real entrance to the underworld. Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's that.
振られたわね、ヒルドン。
Is this the Morticia Adams looking motherfucker from the paintings? Yeah.
もういいんじゃない？この子たち、
No, it is the painting.
ヘマやって逃げられる前に。
Oh, that's a cool little bit of animation. That looked rad. Fun.
返さないわよ、坊やたち。
Oh my god, what? Oh my god, are we doing a little Super Mario 64 dropping into the paintings?
この部屋のゾンビ部長はこのブシチャック様。
I'm Oink Chunk.
壁掛け剥製が。
Alright, so now we're fighting the actual house. That's kind of fun.
誰だ背中に剣を刺すのは。
Right, of course. Wait, that's brilliant. Oh, God. Oh, shit. The weakness of paintings and carpets alike.
おめえらの弱点は分かってんだ。
Let's go, Usopp! Stepping up, burning all these people. Oh my god.
早く開けろ。こんなとこもうたくさんだ。
Oh, shit.
開かない。閉じ込められてる。
Yeah, except in this case...
よくもやってくれた。
Oh, he put himself out. Okay. This bad. This is not good. All right. One Piece. Okay. Look, fam, chat. I get that I can be sensitive about things in a way that other people aren't. And I understand that. I know that I've said my piece about this. That scene was gross, though, right? Like, I'm not gonna like stop watching the show. But I don't enjoy those things. I'm not a big fan of perviness as comedy when it comes to like non-consent. I think that there's really fun sexual comedy in consent that you can do for younger audiences, but I think that if you're gonna do sort of assaulty scenes like that, I feel like the tone has to be a little bit more serious. And I think that pairing Nami getting like pushed up against a wall with a fart joke is just like really lowbrow and just not very interesting. And I think that drawing her proportions to be more sexual than usual, right? Like Nami's boobs get bigger for certain things, and it's fine. It is what it is. But like that's the show. But I just wish that some of these things were handled with a little bit more care. And I know that this is like an episode from like 15 years ago. But still, it's like, this is like 2012, right? Like, I don't know. I don't enjoy that stuff as much. I think that it is, and then for Usopp to be like, well, I don't think that actually happened, and like gaslighting her about it was just weird and off-putting in a show that I really enjoy, and I don't want to be off-put by, because I think it's great. I think like Luffy showing up to an island of true horrors and being the horror to those horrors, that's brilliant, right? I think that Usopp finding the candles and like lighting the carpet on fire, that's great. That's the stuff about One Piece that I love. But yeah, the bathroom scene just didn't work for me. So let's move on to the next one. 342 now.
ゾンビの謎悪夢のホグバック研究所
Is the Japanese word for zombie just zombie? I didn't see that coming. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do like the design of these zombie painting mirror things. I think it's a fun idea. Oh, they're about to find a secret passage, aren't they? In the... Come on, secret passage in the fireplace. Yeah, there it is. How far can they stretch out of their paintings?
ちゃんとウソップちゃんと抑えなさいよ
This feels so Scooby-Doo. Like, what is the One Piece version of a Scooby-Doo arc?
屋敷中どこへ逃げても我らの仲間びっくりゾンビがわんさかいるんだべ。
Why is the pig the leader, though? That's the real question. This is nuts. That is true. Is this gonna be the laboratory? But she's not a zombie. That's just a normal person.
ゾンビじゃねえな。
これあの子じゃない
Oh, Sindri. The one who hates plates. Remember that? Is this like a shrine to herself when she was alive? Oh, that's sad.
これビクトリア・シンドリーずいぶん有名な舞台女優だったみたい
Huh?
さらばって主人に追い出されたとか。
これを見る分にはそんな経歴考えられないわねもともと貴族の家の生まれみたいだし
Oh shit. Vivi 2.0! Oh, is she like Shirley Temple? Is that kind of the comp we're going for here?
転落彼女10年前に事故で死んでる
Okay.
この島にいるのは本物のゾンビなんだ俺たちが見たのみんな蘇った死者なん
Yeah, I was worried about that. Dr. Hogback, what you doing? And meanwhile, Luffy's running around being like, this is hilarious.
でほがよかった。
Ooh.
ちょっとそれウソップ
Hey, at least Nami's consistent, okay? Oh my god, what a horror. And it begins again. This would be a fun, like, dark ride, though, at the One Piece theme park. You know, it's like the Haunted Mansion at Disney. Create some optical illusions of zombies chasing you. She's like, this isn't. But that implies that there is treasure. Ooh, someone for Zoro to fight. Oh my god. The two parties are in very different storylines right now. Saji, I don't know that you can call someone else a pervert. I just don't know that I don't think that's a stone you want to be throwing out your glass house, my bud. That's creepy. Okay. The actual ghost stories begin. Oh. Why does Luffy think he can catch ghosts in a net? No, Frankie, you're super. No, Frankie, come on, bud, you're super. No. No, we're booing the weird, invisible predator. Oh. When the ghosts pass through them, it makes them... It, like, is negative emotions. That's dangerous. Here we go. How do you fight them? The archaeologist and Robin is starting to come out. Oh, they leave. Oh. I guess we won? Zombie time. Nothing has ever once ruined a meal. Zombie time. It's close to midnight. Something creepy's lurking in the dark. Luffy just pushing it down at the... That was so funny. Luffy's about to beat the living shit out of these zombies. They'll wish they stayed in the ground. Like, ghosts can fight these five, but zombies are fucked. Like, one Gum Gum Gatlin, this shit's done. 600 million berry jackpot. That's fun. I like that we have a team move now. What did the zombies think was gonna happen, man? You're fighting the Straw Hat Pirates. At least someone WD-40'd that. Glorious Mario? I hope you fail right before completion. That's great. But you put soup in a bowl, Sindri. You don't put soup on a plate. I mean, she looks like her. She's got the Frankenstein stitches. So at what point does Brooke come back into all this? Did Hogback use science he took from Brooke's devil fruit to pull this off? Right? Because Brooke had the, like, live again devil fruit. Oh, no. Yeah, it's this motherfucker.
Yo.
That's not Brooke, though. You know what? This video started off weird with a scene. I'm not going to defend. The rest of it's pretty fun. Thriller Bark seems playful in a way that, like, it's doing zombie stuff. It's doing, you know, Universal monster stuff. The jokes are kind of bangers. I'm not gonna, most of them, right? Like, the zombie coming out of the ground and Luffy walking slowly over and then just pushing it back down is one of the best jokes in One Piece so far. It's so funny. Because I've never thought about it. I've seen zombies come out of the ground in a graveyard 1,000 times. And I've never thought about what if you just went, like, kind of pushed them back down. Like, they're not that strong, right? And there's ways in which Oda understands genre enough that he subverts them to tell these stories that kind of break the mold of what you've seen from those genres in the past. And, like, that was brilliant. That was it's so clever. And it made me fucking cackle. I want to know what's going on here. I want to know what Brooke has to do with this. There's so much. Like, did Dr. Hogback use Brooke as an experiment to, like, learn the secrets of bringing people back to life? Is he mimicking devil fruits? Because at the point where we can start mimicking people's devil fruit powers and other things, this series gets weird, right? And so if that's where the science of this starts to go, that's crazy. But someone's doing experiments on this shit, right? There's got to be science. The world government has people doing experiments on devil fruits. There's no way they're not. Yeah, that was funny. I really love that this arc started with Usopp, Nami, and Chopper experiencing the island from the perspective of people who can't fight back against it. And so all of these horror things are horrifying. And then the 5 powerful people on the team walk through the exact same stuff and just beat the shit out of everything along the way. And how horror is a power. The storytelling of horror is the storytelling of power, right? And who has power in a scene. And I think that's why they went with the sexual assault scene. You want to have the storytelling of power, and it is horrifying in a different way. I just don't think it's horrifying in a way that is appropriate for this show, and to pair it with a fart joke. But the horror of how outmatched Nami, Usopp, and Chopper are, being then immediately followed up with the comedy of Luffy and his squad being horrifying because they are the overpowering thing. That comedy is good. I just think you could have done it without sexualizing Nami in the way that they did. I'm not going to say too much about it. I'm done. It was gross. Didn't like it. Let's move on to what otherwise is a pretty funny arc. I do wonder how serious this one gets. I have a feeling it will. The reveal that Sindri was, like, this famous actress who has been brought back to life by Hogback, I feel like we're going to find out that a lot of these ghosts have some pretty sad backstories and that Hogback is taking advantage of people. So while I do think there's a lot of comedy up front, I actually think the tone of this is going to switch on us. And we should all be prepared for that. Because maybe it's just that, like, post Enies Lobby, I'm like, post Enies Lobby, I'm like, oh, this show can really nail those moments. And so I think that if we do kind of come down to, like, emotional retribution and Dr. Hogback making a genuine apology for what he's done and you know, saving these people's souls, if not their lives, I think there's a way that this could become more serious and interesting. And I hope it does, because, like, 4 episodes of this kind of, like, some of the jokes, bangers, right? But the general tone, I don't love of Thriller Bark. It just has high moments. And so I hope that we can get away from some of the, like, tone weirdness. But we probably won't. I mean, Hogback is in, like, a weird mesh, like, top. Instead of, like, a doctor's coat or something. You know what I mean? So I think this one might just be a weird one. But there's enough solid moments that, like, I'm enjoying it. It just doesn't have the same oomph that, like, Water 7 through Post Enies Lobby did. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave me comments down below because the algorithm god, she's hungry. And we gotta feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is Nami. Because I'm sorry, that was rough. Sorry you had to go through that. If you want to follow me around the internet, you can. I'm at nerdynightly. As always, do something nerdy tonight.